Scott, you and I were talking last night, and you said something that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
It was just, I like to think that you have some of my intelligence because we share the same DNA.
Yeah.
But then every now and then,
some of yours and all of mine.
every now and then you say things that just make me really angry, and this happened last night.
Oh, this should be a good one.
We were talking about the college football playoff, and you said that the winner of Penn State, Wisconsin, which will be the conference champion of the best conference in college football this season,
Yep.
doesn't have to be in the college football playoff.
Correct.
How can you say that? And you're smiling like an idiot because you are one. I don't understand how you can say that
Well, Charlie.
and like be serious about saying
Okay,
it.
look. Entering this week, we're talking about the third and fourth best teams in those conferences, in that conference, the Big Ten. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I think Ohio State and Michigan
Are both better.
I think they should be ranked 2 and 3. I wrote an article on why I thought Michigan should, how they proved that they're a top 4 team, and I think it's a mistake that they dropped to number 5.
So I agree that we're talking about the third and fourth best teams in this conference. So to me, winning this game and getting that title of conference champion, even in the best conference, that's not enough to propel you necessarily into the top 4.
But it is, because how can you be the conference champion of the best conference in football and not be in the
Tough luck.
playoff?
Tough luck.
No, not tough luck.
Charlie.
That's BS.
Charlie, so who are you putting them ahead of?
I personally would put them ahead of Clemson or Washington. The winner of Penn State, Wisconsin.
Who will-
I would also have Michigan ahead of Clemson or Washington, and I would have Ohio State up there as well. What I would also do is expand the damn playoffs.
Well, look,
It's an inherent problem if the winner of the best conference in football cannot be in the top 4. That's ridiculous.
I think if you want to know more about your thoughts on that, you can read up on it.
I've wrote about 1,200 words on it,
And I've also written a counter why you're wrong, but we won't do that here. People can read that. But Charlie, this is a case of tough luck. Yes, you're the best. You're the conference champion of the best conference, right? But does that mean you're a top 4 team? No, not necessarily, and not this year, not this case.
But how can you not be a playoff team? So
Because you're not a top 4.
There is either a problem with how we determine our conference champions, or there's a problem with the fact that there's not enough playoff spots. There's 128 FBS teams, and all these people are saying, oh, if we expand it to 8, we'll make it too easy. 8 out of 128 is easy? Are you kidding me?
Charlie, first of all,
Give me a break.
You need to realize, if they're not a top 4 team, as the structure is this year, they are not a playoff team. It's that simple. Like, you're arguing 2 different things here. Are you arguing that the playoff needs to expand to include them?
Yes.
Or that they belong in the top 4?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Which one?
Both.
Okay, you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong, because you're right in the sense that...
Oh.
No, you're right in this sense. Clemson, if they're coming in at number 3 and they win the ACC championship,
and Washington,
why should they drop out of the top
wins
4?
the Pac-12 championship
Over the number 9 seed?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, neither of those teams deserves to drop down should they win this week. But how can you tell me that the conference champion of the best conference in football is not going to be in your playoff?
Because we
That's
agree.
a flawed system. That's a flawed
No.
system, and it needs to change.
Because-
Yes, it is. How can you say no?
I'm telling you why. Because we agree that would be the third best team in that conference. And the third best team in any conference hardly deserves to make the top 4 playoff. That's why, Charlie. It's ridiculous.
I don't know that a few days from now, after I see Penn State beat Wisconsin or vice versa, that I'm still going to think of them as the third best team. To me, it's going to depend on the game a little
maybe
bit.
if it's a
one of them
convincing
blows out
win.
the other.
Yes. And if it's a convincing win and Washington and Clemson don't have that convincing win, then maybe I'll feel differently too. But as it sits right now, I'm not telling you that the winner of that game necessarily deserves to be in the top 4.
Then it's a flawed system.
Well, that's our twin spin. Let us know what you think. Does the winner of the Big Ten championship game need to be in the playoff this season?
Yes. It's the best conference in football. They're the conference champion. Yes.
Let them answer.
I'll answer for them, Scott. God, you're frustrating. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our Twin Spin videos.
And for more content, including articles and guest podcasts, head over to frankeltofrankel.com.